Good evening and welcome back to Frugal Outdoors and myself Dylan, and we're out again tonight. It's Monday night and I only fished Saturday in the comp. Pretty good actually. There was like 14 of us here, I think 13, 14, and I came 6th, so that's alright. I'm pretty chuffed about that. I had 6 fish in the end, so yeah, I'm pretty stoked. All dogfish, but any fish counts really, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I was happy to get the first one under my belt and actually get a fish, because the last time I blanked. So, we are at Totland. That is the pier cafe, the bay cafe, but it's right at the end of the pier. We're going to be fishing right under the pier tonight. It's super still. It's pretty big tide. We're hitting it pretty much bang on low tide, I think. It's very clear, but there's absolutely no moon. There's like a tiny little crescent of a moon. So I'm hoping we'll be able to get into a few fish. We're going to have to probably set up a little bit closer to the sea, and then we'll have to move back. But I'm going to get my thermals on because it's freezing cold. And when you next see me, I'll show you my setup very quickly. I know I do it. I know loads of you have probably already seen it, but for those of you that haven't, I'll quickly show my setup, the rigs I'm going to use, the bait that I got, and then we'll get fishing, and hopefully we can get into a ray. Target is a ray, but there's potential for conger, dogfish of course. There might be some whiting, pouting. Could throw up anything, to be honest. It is winter, so it might be slow, but hopefully we can get something. I'll see you down there. Okie dokie. Right, just quickly before I chuck these out, like I say, I know loads of you have already seen this, but I always fish with 2 rods, and I'm fishing with the Competition Match GT Tronics Pro and the Pen Mag 4 the mixed ground. So that's my heavier rod. That's the 6 and bait, which is the Pen, and then this is a lighter rod. But actually, I've set the rigs up wrong anyway. But there we go. Paired up with Shimano Speedmasters 14,000, £25 straight through. And then on the business end, fishing with 5 ounces today because we're down at Totland, so it's not very tidal. Got a pulley on one side, which actually should be on the other side, but doesn't really matter. Just a hunk of mackerel on there, which is very frozen. That has got a 2.0 specimen hook and a 2.0 pennel hook, so not massive hooks. Hoping for a ray. Like I say, I'm going to fish a little bit smaller hooks. And then on this side I've got my loop rig. That's got 2.0 on the top, which has got a whole squid head and guts, and then on the bottom I've got squid and sand eel, and that's on a pennel on the bottom of that loop rig. Right, I need to whack these out. There we go, we're fishing. So yeah, so there's 3 of us down here tonight. So I've got Nick over there and Bill there. Hopefully, like I say, we've all got 6 rods in the water. There's plenty of bait going in. It is pretty renowned for its ray fishing down here, but I've never actually fished it properly. So we do the species hunt down here, and I fished it a couple of times in the summer for some for bream, because the bream fishing is pretty good down here. Yeah, so it'd be really interesting to see what we get on a night time. It is going to be, like I said before, it's going to be hard. You know, it's January, it's cold, and a massive tide, so that's can only help us really. Tide's pushed right in already, and one of my rods is crossed over. I think it's crossed over in the tide. So there's me saying 5 ounce would be loads. Maybe should have chucked 6, but hopefully it'll be alright. Everyone else's rods seem fine, it's just mine. There we go. That lasted all of about 10 or 15 minutes down there, probably 20. We've been pushed up the bank already. Bill's still persevering down at the bottom there, but that tide's coming in really quick. I'm going to recast now anyway. I'm going to bait up another pulley, again with only a 2.0. I'm just going to alternate through. I have actually got that frozen white in as well, so I might chuck that out a little bit later, maybe on a bigger hook. Yeah, let's have a recast and see how we get on. There we go, I'm just getting this one ready there, look. So that's mackerel and squid wrap that time. Again, it's only got a 2.0. Don't know if you can see it in the light. There we go. So it's a 2.0 specimen, so it's quite a wide gape, but it's very, very proud. And I'm thinking, well, I can get away with using smaller hooks in the hope of still trying to catch a decent sized fish, but it also enables me to catch some smaller fish, you know, if there's like maybe a pollock out there or whiting. I mean, I know whiting will take 4-0s, obviously, but you know, I don't want to ruin my chances of not getting a hook up just because my hook was too big. But there we go, so I've just put the pennel in it, and that is ready to go out. Definitely getting a rattle on the right hand rod. It's been going for a little while. It's probably a dogfish, but I'm gonna have a look. Oh, there we go. Well, got the blank out of the way with a little dogfish. It's only a little small one, it's probably not even a pound to be honest, but I'll get it back in straight away. But yeah, sweet. Chuffed. Got my first fish. Right, let's have a look at this then. We've got another customer. Yeah. There we go, second fish, another dogfish, a little bit better than the first one. Try and get a little bit of a, try and get a close up. Thought it was something bigger, as always. There we go. Whoop. Anyway, dogfish number 2. There we go, tiny little one this time. Let's get this one straight back in. Oh, there we go, so there's a few fish coming out now, and Nick's just had a bull huss, and I think Bill might be into his first fish as well, so yeah, happy days, it's going alright. There we go, another dogfish, dogfest, dogfish number 4. Come on Bill, got the game mate. Alright, there we go, so I've had 4 dogfish and a little bull huss. I've just got the bull huss, I put it straight back in, it was about that big. But it was quite deeply hooked, so I've just chucked it. I didn't bother showing it or anything, like I say, it was about that. But yeah, I'm alright, having a good session really. But it would be nice to get something a bit different, like a conger really, or a ray to be honest, but we'll keep chucking the baits out and we'll see. Oh, Bill's just missed a beauty bite. It was going for ages and we thought it might have been a dogfish, and then it was a really violent bite. So maybe there's some whiting out there or something having a go. Reeled into it a couple of times and it wasn't there. But he's right next to the pier, casting really close. So I might change it up in a minute. I might chuck some smaller baits out, see if it'd be nice to get a whiting. Really nice eating as well. If there's any bass out there tonight, that's where they'll be. Right in that trough. Right, I'm going to try a bit of a bigger bait. So I've taken both the fillets off that whiting. It's a whiting I caught, saved me a blank at Sandown. It wasn't very big and it wasn't going to go back. So I've taken both the fillets off and binding them together skin to skin. So all the flesh is on the outside. To hopefully get some scent out there. And the biggest hooks I've got in my rigs tonight are 3/0 specimen, so they're big enough gape on it. And it's on a pulley, so I'll chuck this on a pulley and whack it out and see if we can't get ourselves a ray, because that's what we're really after. And we haven't seen anything like one yet. And there we go. That is all baited and ready to go. So it's not a huge, massive bait, but you know, it's a decent sized bait. So that's probably on about 600 mil, something like that, of 60, 70 pound hook length. Like I say, it's got 3/0, and then I always use, well not always, I've started to use a little bit of, can't really see it, a little bit of silicone tube in there just to give the tension on the pennel hook. And then just a swivel, size, that's a size 4 swivel. And then I've got about 70 mil, 700 mil, 70 centimeters, 700 mil, 600 mil, and then yeah, 80 pound main line, which is actually shock leader. And then just to bead, pulley bead, another bead, and then an imp. So hopefully get something decent. There we go. To be honest, I don't even know that one was on there. That's dogfish number 5. One bull huss, 5 dogfish. Ah, brilliant. That's epic. So Bill's just had his fish. Like I say, we're going to give it till 11 o'clock. It's like 10 minutes to, and then his rod started to go. And then he's just picked up a dogfish. So brill. So everyone caught tonight, which is great. I'm going to pack that one up, get on home. So tally was 5 dogfish I think, and a tiny little bull huss. So yeah, very enjoyable. So on that note, I'm going to pack up. So I'll see you on the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe, and maybe see you out there. Cheers. Cool, well done mate.